Hey everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. My name's Rambler Gaming and I'm bringing you today a solo kind of duo 20 kill fail at the end, and this channel is all about getting better and improving. So I'm going to break down the last couple clips at what I could have done better and how I could have executed a perfect win. But if you stick around to the end, you'll be able to see that. I'm Rambler Gaming, and I just hope you guys enjoy the content. I'll see you guys on the other side. So in this video, we're going to be dropping into Tilted Towers, and I wanted to go for that clock tower drop that I showed in one of my last videos, but the way my drop came in and the way I fell, it wasn't going to work out. And so because of this, I had to deviate my path, but as you'll see, I do make it out okay. This just goes to show that just because you have a bad drop and just because you don't land where you want to land doesn't mean that the game's all for loss. And I think that a lot of people think that because they don't land in the right spot or they don't get the gun initially, they have to quit the game and they don't have to try. But that's not the case. You can always find another building, especially in Tilted, and you can always find a gun to get a quick kill and carry on from there. So I clearly am too low, and I know that, and so I need to find a place to go. Obviously, I can't go clock tower, which was my initial thought, but after viewing people taking over these apartments over here, I just decided to drop on Dakotas, and I pick up an M4, and I see this guy drop down. I chase him down because I know he's not going to really get a gun, goes for the chest, and it's just a bad idea. It takes too long to get your gun out, too long to have the gun spawn from the chest, and because of that, I pick up a nice, easy kill, plus a sniper. So after I get the kill, nothing really happens after that, just continue looting on the building. I run down, and I hear someone below me, but of course, it's my teammate. And so I never really planned on playing with this kid. I don't know this kid. And so he's just kind of like out here running around. I get a quick kill with this attack, and I pick up his pump right away. After this, I just want him to die, but I don't pick him up because I want to play this solo. I want to practice what it's like to take on multiple opponents at once. And so from there, I move on to this next building. Two kids are just chilling, so I'm going to easily take off, easy pop shots, and get a double headshot here for the kill. I'm going to go loot them up, obviously. This is the next possible thing. And when I do this, I just want to take my priority of getting the shields in because they're so easy to pick up, so easy to drink, and just upgrade my inventory. As you can see, I'm picking up a green pump and a green tack. And so I want to hit this medkit because I know I'm low, but if I play my positioning right, I hear these people, and again, a quick 1-2 headshot again, just right away. Easy because they weren't looking, they didn't know where I was, and I wasn't making sound. And maybe if I finished that med kit, they would have heard me. And so since they didn't, I was able to get an easy double kill. Now, we keep going and we keep looting up again, always improving our inventory when we can. Picking up that blue M4 and picking up the blue pump. Obviously, these are two things that I value a lot in the game because blue pump's the best pump. And I decided to pick up this guy because he's playing the game and I know I'm not really going to help him out. So I figured I would just pick him up anyway. It's important to note that when you are playing with a teammate, you want to build as many structures in between you and the people above you as possible. So as you can see, I built a staircase and then a floor. This means that if someone is to ramp rush me and go above me, I'll have a lot more HP of building to get through before anybody's able to actually shoot me. So that's just a trick you can use because you protect yourself a lot more and your building lasts a lot more. And that's a lot stronger than if you just built, the simple one by one. But moving on. Someone comes in here, I know that they're down there, they place the trap, so I know they're probably going to wait for me to go. So when they pop my teammate, I just go for the quick kill there. And then I know my tack shot, or my pump shot, is not ready. And so since I know that, I have to go right back up and wait for it to be ready. This guy makes the foolish mistake of continuing to push me foolishly around the corner. And because of that, I can use that over the shoulder peek mechanic, which I've used so many times in this clip already, that I can just make sure I can just watch him get my shot ready and then just quickly step out, pump him in the face, and then step back. If I use the tack, I might not be able to rip through his entire shield, but since I had the pump and it was ready, I was able to get the kill very easily. Just another clean double headshot kill. I'm going to continue looting, but I hear another team run underneath. Because I left this building before, I just walk right back in and I get another nice headshot on this guy right here. And I see this guy is building a wall, so I know that I can just run up this building and run around him. And then from there we just do a pump tack switch and we get the easy kill again. So if I didn't run around and I just stayed in that corner and played really passively, I never would have been able to run behind that guy. My opponent right there thought that I was going to wait behind the door and try to just take quick cheek shots at him, But quite the opposite happened. I knew where I was, I took advantage of the real estate where I was at, and I ran up the stairs and got around him. He had no idea where I was. He probably didn't expect such a hyper aggressive player to be in his game right now, and so since I used that to my advantage, I was able to get the kill. So after we finish looting, we run away from Tilted, and we come up on a huge fight and a huge base coming on. So right here I have a striker, and I just get a nice easy shot for the knock and the kill. I know he has a teammate, and so I think he's still up in that huge base on top of that loot mountain, but I'm not sure. So we're obviously approaching this with caution. I know that I have one guy down, so there's clearly one more teammate left. I keep sniping these people to try to get a lucky hit, maybe get it down, but obviously I don't get any. So I hear his teammate drop down, and there's the elimination I was finally looking for. I need to loot both of these people up because I don't have any shields in my reserves, and that's what I'm really looking for. But as I do that, I get shot, so the first thing I do is immediately react by building. Once I build and protect myself, I just keep looking around for people. I know there's a big fight going on, so I know that I can possibly get a quick snipe or a quick kill, and that's exactly what happens. I see this guy in the box, I just line him up and I shoot him, and I get the nice elimination for a 118-meter snipe. I know the storm is beginning to close really soon. We have a long way to go, and I don't have a lot of meds, so I need to get out of here. So as I run, I figure I can just take one more lucky shot, and it actually got a hit, but I wasn't able to follow up because I only have 5 bandages and not a lot of health. Not a lot of health in my reserves, at least. And so because I don't have a lot of health, I have to run. I have to let those guys fight it out. I have to lose possible kills, but it's going to be okay. We're going to make it out. And that's the most important part, to be able to play your life in Fortnite. To be able to realize that just because you don't pick up 2 easy kills right there and maybe die to the storm, it's just much better to be able to quickly leave the storm and then get the kills later, because ultimately the victory royale is what you want at the end, and not just losing on a 13-14 kill game where you died with 15 people left. It's much more important to get the win. Always protect your life. So since we played our life, we're able to roll up on those guys that were sniped at beforehand, and with the sniper out, we build up one ramp to get a better vantage point, and we take a shot. We miss, but we do some really good damage on the guys anyway. They begin to build, and because I know I'm so far away and I have the advantage of someone pushing them from the storm, I know that I can just sit back, relax, and put a lot of bullets into their structures. And as I destroy their structures, I keep shooting it down. I know that if I destroy many structures, they'll fall down and I'll be able to get the kill. So we just sit back, shoot the structures, and keep spamming them down, and we look for these kills. Right now I'm thinking, where are the people? I know someone came out of the storm. How am I going to get these kills? And so I just sit back, playing my life. I know I knock one, and I still know there's 2 people left because one person came out of the storm and he has a teammate. And so I'm still sitting back because it's still another 2-on-1 situation, and I want to be able to pick fights that I know I can win. I can win a 1v1, but I'm not sure that I can win a 2v1 every single time. So after I did a lot of damage on that guy underneath, I know that he's probably going to get ready to med up or revive his teammate. So with this opening, I can take advantage of pushing him. We get into a little building battle, but I had to drop down because he took the high ground, but he also fell down. And once he fell down and I had my shotgun out, I knew that I had the advantage at that point because I know I can outplay him with a shotgun. Unfortunately, he kills himself with a rocket launcher, so I don't get the kill at all. But we preserved our life. We didn't get any kills, but we preserved our life. And I think that's the most important part. We keep running into the safe zone and keep, a watch on everything that's going on all around us, and we spot another team over here. I take a snipe and I miss, and I'm not sure how I missed, but I didn't miss. So once I do that, I start to build up around me because I don't want to be flanked. But once that happens, someone from across the way east shoots at me, and that's my main concern right now. I'm not going to go after the people to the left of me, mainly because I know that they're not looking. They're probably weak, and they're probably running away to get some health. So with that in mind, I just, again, protect myself on all sides, and I build up. But I get shot again, but now I'm behind the mountain, so I will not be damaged. So I go back to that team that ran away. I snipe one of them, down that one really fast, and after that, I pretty much know that it's a one-on-one, and these are the fights that we love to take. We love to take those one-on-ones. We love to outplay people. And since we have the high ground here because we built and he didn't, it was just pretty easy. I mean, one pump shot and he was done, so not really much he could have done. We're still getting bothered by these people far east on us, but that's okay. They're not really hitting their shots and they're just doing like little chip damage. So it's okay. But we know we need to go away from them because if they keep spamming us down, we won't be able to build or protect ourselves. So with that, we're just going to keep rolling on and keep looking for the next people. We run into Moisty and we see two people trying to loot up, and so I know that they don't see me. So I know I can get a shot on them. As you can see, I line it up and I get a hit. So once I get a hit, I need to keep pushing him. I know he has a teammate, but I also know the first guy is weak. So since the first guy is weak, we know that we can push. They're not building and they're not looking at me. And so I see them once again. I take a shot and I miss. They porta-fort. Now when they porta-fort, most people just sit there and let it build by itself. You can shoot that down immediately once it forms. Metal takes a long time to build, so it doesn't have that much health. So as you can see, I know he's in the trees, he can't see me. So I just shoot down his porta-fort right away. No need to wait for it to get to full health, just shoot down right away. They drop down, and after this, I keep rushing them because I know I hit one of them with a sniper, so he's low. And I get a nice pump to tack switch right here. And then after that I have another guy. I keep focusing on the first shot to be with the pump because it does so much damage, and I'm playing the environment. I'm playing these trees, I'm playing the sight lines, and I know that if I play these sight lines, I'll be able to have my pump animation reload and refresh. I grab their medkit and I med up, and again, the reason why I don't shoot down this porta-fort is because I need to reload all my guns and I need to get that medkit off. And if you're late to shoot it down, there's no need in attempting to. But situationally, you have to understand where you are in a fight. If he's weak and he puts a porta-fort up, you can shoot that down. But if you don't know the health of the other person, you don't need to go for it, and you don't need to expose yourself. It's crucial to know what kind of situation you're in Fortnite. Whether you're pushing, or whether you're sniping, or whether your opponent's weak or your opponent's not weak. It all depends on the situation. You need to be able to read and react. The guys in the porta-fort finally see me, and they just start shooting my structures down. I know he has a minigun, and so from this, I'm just going to completely walk away and try to get a snipe. If I hit that snipe, that would have been crucial, but I missed. And since I missed, you can't sit and stay on it. You have to go back up, reload your gun, take another shot. I'm not having a lot of luck right now, and I know that the guy's pushing me, so I'm playing my environment, playing my structure. I know I have a half wall up next to me, and because of that, I quickly down his teammate. I should have killed him right there, but I wasn't sure where his teammate was. Clearly a mistake here on the building, and then I see his teammate though underneath. I pump tack switch him, and again, these are two more people down that I haven't finished yet, and that's a huge problem that I have in this game. I don't kill the people that I knock. I look for him and I don't find him, and that's a huge problem because I don't know where this guy went, and I keep getting shot. This is a crazy fight that's going on. There's so many people around, so I take a minute to just catch my breath, figure what's going on. I assumed that guy was going to push me, but he didn't. He sat back. So right now, clearly a problem that I have in this gameplay is I'm not finishing the people that I kill, and I'm playing a little afraid because of how many people are in this tight little area. There's 5 people left, and we're all in Moisty. We're all hanging out here just trying to get some kills. I'm clearly too passive here, and as I wait this long, I realize that they're not coming, and I hear them. So I try to shoot down his ramp and kill him, but I don't get the kill. And so I'm struggling now because I'm losing a hand on where everybody is. Mentally, I've lost focus of where everybody is, so I just completely back out and I allow that team to revive. And this is probably the biggest fail that I make in the entire clip. With the other team being able to revive, and that first guy that I downed initially, who rushed me over by my base, he was also revived. So those are 2 people that I've downed that have both been revived. If I killed both of them, it would have been a one-on-one situation. But again, we take our time and we hit our shots. I get a nice snipe on the Raven, and then after that, I'm on the high ground, so the pump tech switch is such an easy kill here. So right now, I know it's a 2-on-1 for the final kill. I know the last teammate probably doesn't have shields or may have shields, I don't know. And so as this guy comes to rush me, I shoot down his ramp, and when that happens, I know that I have somebody on the ground now. And I'm going to keep the high ground here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to peek over to my right and try to get a kill. As we knock down this wall, he has another floor which we again spam through, and we hit him in the head once for 66 damage. So that teammate's weak. Now we have to figure out where everybody else is. Now this is the guy that I already shot and made really, really weak, so I thought. But since I wasn't quick enough, I didn't allow him to get the kill. I wasn't allowed to get the kill, and because of that I lost the game. Those were so many people that I downed, so many people that I could have killed, and it would have been such an easier situation, but I ended up losing because didn't have a focus. So, just to finish this off, my tip is when a fight goes out and gets crazy like that in a 2-on-1 situations, you gotta kill the people if you have the chance. I should have took the chance to kill multiple people in that situation. I should have been able to finish 2 people, and that would have allowed me to be in just a 1-on-1-on-1. And if I did that, I probably would have won the game. But we live and we learn. So my tip for you guys today is just remember to play a little smarter, play a little more aggressive at the end, even when things get hectic. You got to remember your basics. You got to remember what you're good at, and just continually try to improve every single game. This video I posted and I lost, but that is a-okay. I know that I can learn from watching my videos and watching my gameplay again, and I hope that you guys can learn something too. I hope you guys learn to clutch out those 2v1s. I hope you guys are able to finish those 2 teams versus you, and I hope that you guys are able to win more Fortnite games. This has been Rambler Gaming. If you guys enjoyed the content, if you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys enjoyed the tips, don't forget to leave a like down below. So thank you, and have a good day.